What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to draw Beedrill from Pokemon. Let's get started in the center of our page with the point of the chin. So we start with a dot. Now from here I want to curve out and up towards the eye on the left. Let's go back to the center and curve up and out on the right. Now we're going to draw the inside edge of the eye. Starting on the left, we're going to curve in and up, and then we'll curve this out. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Curving in, and then back out. Now we want to round out the eye and then come down towards the bottom. So round out the top, and curve back in. Let's add a circle along the top of each eye for a highlight. So start up against the edge of the eye and draw that circle. Now let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move down and add a glare. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then back down on the inside. Now we're going to move in and draw the antennas. Starting on the left, in line with the top of the eye, we're going to curve up and then out. Let's move over towards the right and do the same thing. And then from the top we're going to curve out and then down. Let's flatten off the end of the antenna. We curve down and in on both sides. Now I just want to taper this up so it gets narrower as it comes up. And then we're going to pull this in towards the bottom. And we want to leave a little gap along the bottom here. And we're just going to round out the bottom. We're just going to connect the outside to the inside with a curve. Let's draw on the top of the head in behind the antennas. We're going to start on top of the left eye. We'll curve up and in. We're going to curve the center. And then we'll come back down on top of the right eye. Now we're going to move to the side and draw the two large spikes. We're going to start in line with the eye on the left, so right here we're going to start with a point. From this point we're going to angle up and out towards the tip of the spike. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So in line with the right eye, we'll line this up, start with a point. We're going to angle up and out to the same height. Now from the tip, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down towards the bottom. Bring this down to right about there. And do the same thing on the right side. Let's connect the outside to the inside with a curve. We're going to come down and then up. Now let's draw on the bottom edge. We're going to connect the outsides again with a slightly lower curve, coming down and then back up. Let's tuck the arms in underneath these spikes. So we start in the center of this curve, we're going to curve in and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from here we want to step up and draw a curve going in towards the body. So we're going to curve up and then in. And now from the inside, I want to curve out and then down towards the bottom edge of the arm. And then from here, we're going to curve around and then down towards the elbow. Curve out and then down. Now we're going to round out the elbow and then pull this up underneath the spike. So round this out. Now we're going to taper the arm. So the outside of the arm comes up and in. Now we're going to move up and draw in the upper part of the body. So we step up on the left side of the head, we curve out, and then tucking this in behind the left arm. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now the legs overlap the lower part of the body, so we're going to have to draw these in first. So from the arm on the left, we're going to step down, start with a curve, coming down and then out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting down here, curve down, and then out. Let's round out the knee, curve around and then back in on both sides. Now we're going to curve back out, curve out. And then again, we're going to curve this back in, rounding this out and then pulling it in. Let's go back to the top and draw on the inside of the leg. We're going to round out the top, just curling back down. Now the leg is going to get a little bit thicker as we come in towards the knee. So we're going to taper this down, sort of aiming towards that inside curve. Now we're going to round this out, curving back in. We want to soften up that inside point. We're just curving this back out. Now we're going to curve out and down towards the ankle. So on the left side, we'll go out and down to right about there. We'll match up the height on the right side. And then from here, we're going to curve out towards the bottom of the foot. Out and then down. Now we're going to round out the hook of the foot, going up and then down. Let's draw on the top of the foot. From here, I'm just going to taper up and then in. Then we're going to round this out and go back out towards the outside of the leg. And then we'll round this out and pull that up towards the bottom of the knee. Rounding it out, pulling it up, and then in. Now we're going to go back up and finish off the lower part of the body. So underneath the arm on the left, we're going to step in from the bottom point, curve down, in behind the leg, round out the middle, and then we'll pull this back up on the right side. Let's draw a large oval for the thorax tucked in underneath the body and the legs. So leaving a gap in the center, go to the left, curve out, and then down, in behind the left leg, and then in behind the right leg. Now we're going to move down, curve down and in towards the center, leaving a gap. So we'll start at the inside edge of the leg on the left, curve out, and we'll pull that into right about there. We're going to line this up on the right, curve out, and then in. Let's close off the bottom. We'll connect these 2 points with a curve, going up and then down. Now we're going to find the center between these 2 points, come all the way down towards the tip of the stinger, start with a point. From here we're going to angle up towards the left and the right. Let's add 2 thick stripes in the thorax. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then down. Now we're going to step up and draw that same curve for the top of the first stripe. Step up again, and then one more time. Now that we complete the body, let's move to the back and draw on the large wings. We start at the top of the left eye. We curve up and out, in behind the antenna. Going up, we'll continue along the top, just above the tip of this spike. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and out, in behind the antenna, and we'll go all the way up. Now we're going to round out the tip of the wing, come out, and we'll just pull that in. Do the same thing on the right, curving around, and go around the spike, and pull that in. I'm going to continue the edge of the wing coming down and then up around that elbow. So continue coming down and in to right about there. Now I'm going to do a hard turn, rounding this out and going up in behind the leg. Do the same thing on the right. We'll continue that curve coming down. Now right here, we do a hard turn coming up and then in. Let's draw the lower set of wings. We're going to start on the left side, curve out, and then in behind the leg. Then we're going to move to the inside of the leg, curve in, and then up in behind the thorax. Now the final thing we're going to do is add the vein pattern in the wings. We're going to start on the left side, angle down, in behind the spike. Now we're going to mirror this over on the right, coming down and in. Now we'll go to the inside of the spike, angle up and in. Now from the eye, we're going to curve up and out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now on the outside of the wing, we're going to draw another angled line coming down, in behind the spike. And then we're going to step out and draw an angled line coming all the way down and out towards the outside of the wing. Now from here, we're going to step up, we're going to curve in and down towards the bottom of the wing. I want to continue this line in behind the spike and in towards the body on both sides. Now let's do the same thing to the bottom wing. Start on the outside, we're going to angle up and into right about there. Let's line this up on the right. And then we're going to angle up with a steeper line underneath the top wing. Now about halfway along this line, we're going to angle down and in behind the knee. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Beedrill from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.